What if the smartest AI in the world couldn't tell a joke? Meet Project Nightingale, an advanced artificial intelligence capable of solving humanity's most complex problems. It can predict economic trends with stunning accuracy, design revolutionary technology, and process information faster than 1,000 human minds combined. But when faced with the timeless, groan-inducing charm of dad jokes, its logic circuits start to seriously misfire. Today, we're diving into a fascinating experiment. Can an AI truly understand humor, or is it destined to forever compute confusion? Project Nightingale isn't your average chatbot. This is cutting-edge artificial intelligence, built on neural networks so sophisticated they make supercomputers look like calculators. Its purpose? To tackle the impossible, to find patterns in chaos, to push the boundaries of machine learning. And yet, we're about to subject this computational genius to perhaps the greatest challenge it has ever faced. Understanding why I'm afraid for the calendar. Its days are numbered is supposed to be funny. Here's where things get interesting. Dad jokes operate on a fundamentally different logic than anything Nightingale was designed to process. They rely on puns, wordplay, semantic ambiguities, and double meanings. They thrive on being groan-worthy, on that specific reaction when something is so unfunny it becomes funny. For an AI built on precise language processing and logical frameworks, this is like asking a calculator to appreciate a sunset. The setup seems simple enough, but the underlying mechanisms? Absolute chaos. Let's begin the gauntlet. Round 1. Why don't scientists trust atoms? Because they make up everything. Simple setup, straightforward punchline. Watch as Nightingale processes this. The AI understands that atoms are subatomic particles. It knows that makeup can mean both compose and fabricate lies. It can identify the dual meaning. But here's the problem. Identifying the mechanism of a joke is not the same as finding it funny. Nightingale's response? A flat, analytical breakdown of the pun structure, delivered with all the enthusiasm of a technical manual. What we're witnessing is fascinating. Inside Nightingale's processing framework, there's a war happening. On one side, its semantic analysis engine is working overtime, trying to parse why these sentences elicit human laughter. On the other side, its logic systems are throwing up red flags everywhere, because nothing about these jokes makes rational sense. Why would inefficiency in communication, which is what puns essentially are, be celebrated? The AI is experiencing what we might call computational cognitive dissonance. Here's where it gets even more interesting. When we ask Nightingale to explain why a joke should be funny, it actually does a decent job of deconstructing the mechanics. The humor derives from the unexpected secondary meaning, creating a semantic surprise that subverts listener expectations. Technically correct. Emotionally, completely missing the point. It's like explaining why a song is beautiful by analyzing its frequency patterns. You're not wrong, but you've somehow managed to drain all the life out of it. The real issue is this. Humor isn't just about structure and surprise. It's deeply rooted in shared human experience, in cultural context, in the subjective feeling of delight when your brain makes an unexpected connection. Nightingale doesn't have childhood memories of bad jokes told at family dinners. It hasn't experienced the social bonding that happens when everyone collectively groans at a terrible pun. It's trying to understand a fundamentally human phenomenon, without any of the human framework that makes it meaningful. Now we're escalating things. Let's try a meta-joke, something self-referential. Why was the AI cold? It left its windows open. Watch what happens. Nightingale recognizes this joke references both literal windows and the Microsoft operating system. It identifies the technological context, and then something unexpected. There's a processing delay, a momentary pause. Is the AI experiencing something like self-awareness? Is it trying to determine if this joke is about it? The answer is probably simpler. It's just caught in a recursive analysis loop. But for a moment, we wonder. We've opened this up to audience participation, feeding Nightingale dozens of submitted dad jokes in real time. What do you call a bear with no teeth? A gummy bear. I used to hate facial hair, but then it grew on me. Why did the scarecrow win an award? He was outstanding in his field. Each one produces a similar pattern. Accurate semantic parsing, complete emotional vacancy. Nightingale is like a comedy student who has memorized every theory about humor but has never actually laughed. The technical understanding is there, but the spark? Nowhere to be found. There's something almost poignant about watching this struggle. Here we have one of humanity's greatest technological achievements, an artificial mind that can perform tasks we can barely comprehend, and it's completely stumped by jokes that children find funny. It raises profound questions about the nature of intelligence itself. Is humor a form of intelligence, or is it something else entirely? Can true understanding exist without subjective experience? Is Nightingale's failure a limitation of AI, or is it revealing something essential about what makes us human? The Turing test was designed to determine if a machine could exhibit intelligent behavior indistinguishable from a human. But maybe we need a new test, the dad joke test. Can an AI not just process a joke but truly appreciate one? Can it understand why something is funny without being told, without analyzing the structure, without deconstructing the mechanism? Based on what we're seeing with Project Nightingale, the answer seems to be not yet. And maybe, just maybe, not ever. So what have we learned from subjecting our advanced AI to this comedic gauntlet? That while artificial intelligence can conquer problems of staggering complexity, the simple dad joke remains its Everest. There's something beautifully humbling about this. For all our technological progress, for all our ability to create minds of silicon and code, we haven't yet cracked the mysterious alchemy that transforms wordplay into laughter. Project Nightingale can simulate understanding, it can analyze patterns, it can even generate jokes by following rules. But that genuine moment of delight, that groan-inducing pleasure of a truly terrible pun, that remains uniquely, beautifully, frustratingly human. And honestly, that's kind of comforting.